become the top 1% marketer by using this tool. I know it sounds like a big promise. I know. But to be honest, I'll give you proof why this works. And what I mean by a tool is a design system. So if you haven't used design systems before, well, your loss, first of all. But second of all, don't worry, I'll catch you up, okay? This video is all about giving you the tools, the knowledge, the value. My ears itching, but all right. But anyway, this will help you, okay? That's the bottom line. And if you are using the design system right now in your company, then congratulations, you won life. Well, without further ado, let's have a look and see where we end up. First question, what is a design system? And it's a good question. I'm glad you asked. So design system, it's a library of a shared language across the organization. In other words, what it means is everyone uses the same visual aids because it's a design system. Design is usually associated with aesthetics, you know? So design system is effectively a library of elements, think buttons, fonts, including sizes, that everyone uses. When I say everyone, I literally mean everyone. That is product team, sales team, marketing team, development team, help, maybe C-suite people too. I don't know, but it's really global thing, and it can really help. It can really make your marketing campaigns that much better. This is a design system in a few words, and now let's have a look what else is there in store. So we know what a design system is. Now the question remains, how does it work? Frankly, it's super simple. You have a design system probably available to you via some kind of public link. It's a shared library hosted somewhere in cloud. You can access it via your browser. It might not be publicly available as in to the outside world. It can be restricted to your organization, but either way, you have access to it. It's all digitalized. It's all ready for you to go. The way you use it, you simply pick from the list of available components and think like button, text, of course, that's like basics, but accordions, sliders, pop-ups, anything you can think of that usually also consists of user interface. So like on the website, you would have those elements, but also some of those elements might help in your email marketing campaign or in your app that your company is developing. So the way it works, you simply pick one of those and you reuse it however you like. So no matter what you are doing, no matter what department you work in, you choose the ones that you like the most, that you think will work the most in your scenario, and you simply just use them in your whatever you're creating. Any kind of content really. Can be newsletter, can be a video maybe, can be some kind of outdoor advertisement like printing, offline printing. So anything goes. So that's how it works. That's really it. So there's no need to worry about how it gets created, what's the process of approving new components. From where you stand, all you have to do is visit a link, copy the thing, paste it somewhere else, enjoy. But there's but. Complexity really comes into play when we think about management of it. Because at the beginning of this video, I mentioned many people are involved in using this design system. There are probably many people that come with ideas how to make it better. And that's great, don't get me wrong. This is fantastic. Design system needs to evolve just like your company does. But you can't simply approve every single request because the design system will become a mess. The way it usually works, and if you're not outsourcing design system management internally, in-house, you would have one dedicated person that has this kind of final say of what goes into design system and what doesn't. They might have steps or some kind of qualification questions before they even think about, considering that new element. And these questions might be, for example, what are the other use cases for this component? So let's say you come up to that person and say, look, I love the list of components, but I really, really need this one because for this particular marketing campaign that I'm planning, it will exquisite. It'd be brilliant, okay? That person might be, okay, that's great. I'm really glad for you, but how else are you gonna use it? I mean, is it one-off? Because one-offs are not allowed. And that's the truth. It's there for a reason, that kind of strict rule, and it's often the case that one-offs make the whole design system a mess, because they usually lead to duplicates or extremely subtle changes to existing components that are just not necessary. They don't have any value whatsoever, and you want to make sure that whatever gets registered in a design system, it actually has a meaning, purpose, value, well defined. So there is that, okay? So usually a person, probably someone from the product team, but maybe you have one senior designer that oversees design system. But if you are one of our clients, or you're hoping to become one, welcome, then you would have us taking care of your design system, and we would be the gatekeepers. So say you have, Thomas, I'm planning a brand new campaign for Black Friday, and I really need those buttons black, not yellow. Then we would have a chat. Is there any more to it? Or does it actually have any value? Are you hoping to get more conversions because buttons would be black, not yellow? There are things to think about. I'm not saying every idea of a new component gets rejected, but it gets questioned, and it's okay. It's really not that bad to have a little brainstorm whether that's a good idea or not. So that's how far we can go into who owns the design system. I think I covered most of it, or if not all of it. So let's move on. By now you know what a design system is, how does it work, who owns it, and I might have mentioned a few use cases here and there, but let me just put them together in one huge chunk of this video just for your benefit. How can you use design system, and what do you use it for? First of all, website. I mean, this is no brainer. We are website people here, and it's obvious we would say website. Yes, design system plays a huge role in making sure that your website reflects your brand very well, but also that it matches the look of your application if you have one, or that it gives the same vibe after people click your marketing campaign and land on your website, or whatever source of their traffic is. It just makes sure that they have the same experience, the same exposure to the same color, tone of voice, elements, layouts, spacing, etc., etc. So the whole thing is very cohesive. In other words, we love design system for websites, and any project that we have and we had so far, we would always build a design system. Even for the simplest projects of them all, we always start with a design system, because it might not be extremely useful right now, but going forward, as we grow the client's business and their requirements scale up, we add more and more things to this design system, and therefore increase its value and benefit to the client's company in everyday life, really. So website is again a no-brainer, but also, you can use design system in all kind of communication channels, and that can be email marketing, can be PPC ads, if you like. It can be social media posts, can be thumbnails for your videos. So if you've seen our thumbnails, these components, those like highlighters, arrows, crosses, circles, all of that, these are from our design system. Yeah, and like outdoor advertisement, if you are one of those people who buy an ad in an underground in London, then there you go. You could use design system to put them together very quickly. So it's like anything goes. Like, let me put it in another way. You can use it for any entry point to your brand that is exposed to public, whether that's digital or print, it works. For print, you might want to ask your team to provide you with different color palette. Instead of RGB, you'd want to use CMYK or SMYK. I don't know, but you get me. Anything goes. Again, this is brilliant. I don't know how people cannot have it. It's just this good. It makes my life easier, whether I do sales, marketing, biz dev, or I help people join our company, or I delegate video thumbnail creation to, David. He, without any preceding experience in graphics design, he can just pick an element, shove it on the screen, save the image, export it, upload to YouTube, done. Anyone can do it. So that learning curve is almost eliminated, and it's great. So that's about it. I promise you, if you want to become the top 1% marketer, you have to start using design systems. And the reason why I say this, because the top 1% companies in the world use design systems. There is a fantastic website that I love browsing around for inspiration, and that is component.gallery. I will link it in the description, and it's basically a gallery of all design systems from all the companies that you know. Literally pick the brand and they will be there. Uber Eats, Slack, anything go, Amazon, right? Atlassian for more software orientated people out there. Anything that is out there and is best has a design system, any company. Again, check out that link, and I hope this video was helpful. If you've never heard about design systems, let me know what you think after I told you more about it. And if you guys use design systems, then again, please engage in the comments. Let us know what are the other use cases that you have design systems for. Maybe I missed something. And that's about it. Let's keep the conversation going. Let's talk and let's stay in touch. And I will see you in another video. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.